Ahmedabad's housing market is facing a quiet crisis. There are too many unsold homes, held up by things like economic uncertainty and high transaction costs. But behind the headlines, a quiet law change might be laying the foundation for a slow comeback.
એ જ પ્રક્રિયામાં એ જ શ્રેણીમાં નવા ચાર જેવા મહત્વના નિર્ણયો જે સામાન્ય પ્રજા માટે ખૂબ જ સરળ બની રહે, જમીન મહેસૂલની પ્રક્રિયામાં ખૂબ ઝડપથી લોકોના કામ થાય એ પ્રકારના આદરણીય ભૂપેન્દ્રભાઈએ જે નિર્ણય લેવામાં આવ્યા છે.
Passed on March 27, the Gujarat Stamp Amendment Bill 2025 doesn't advertise itself as a real estate fix, but it's full of small financial changes that could make buying and selling property easier, cheaper, and more predictable. Stamp duty for mortgage loans up to 1 crore cut from 25,000 rupees to 5,000 rupees. If a daughter passes away, her heirs can now give up inherited property with a simple 200 rupees affidavit instead of paying 4.9% in stamp duty. Stamp duty documents go digital. Mortgages, leases, and even power of attorney can now be handled online. Buyers now have 60 days instead of 30 to pay stamp duty. Harsher penalties for not paying the full stamp duty, up to 6 times the missing amount, plus extra fines. All of this points to an effort to clear up both red tape and extra costs, especially important for a real estate market trying to spark demand. But what's mostly unnoticed is how deep these changes go. Number 1, more documents now need stamp duty. Deals like mergers, company breakups, and management takeovers done through share transfers are now clearly listed as needing stamp duty. This stops people from using legal grey areas to avoid paying. Number 2, stronger enforcement. For the first time, banks, finance companies, and even local authorities must make sure stamp duty is paid under a new rule called Section 10A. If they don't, they can be fined or taken to court. Number 3, no escape through copies. Under Sections 2 and 3, even photocopies and digital images of documents are treated the same as originals when it comes to stamp duty, closing a long-time loophole. Number 4, lenders now pay in some cases. In certain situations, banks and finance companies will have to pay the stamp duty instead of the borrower under Section 30A. The cut in mortgage stamp duty is a big deal. It helps middle-class buyers look at homes priced between rupees 50 to 80 lakhs, the segment where most unsold homes are stuck. And there's a bigger pattern here. By lowering upfront costs and moving things online, the bill is trying to make things easier for the kind of buyer who's unsure, hesitant, price-conscious, and waiting for a push. While some parts of this bill make buying and selling easier, other parts increase checks and penalties. Fines for underpaid stamp duty now follow a fixed system. If you tell the authorities yourself, 2% penalty per month, up to 4 times the shortfall. If they find it themselves, 3% per month, up to 6 times. Institutions that don't follow the rules face new fines and possible criminal charges for blocking inspections under Section 68A. It's a mix of rewards and strict rules, lower costs and more ease, balanced by better tracking and less room for bending the rules. By making property deals less expensive and closing loopholes in company deals, Gujarat may be trying to bring some life back into the real estate market. Will it be enough to make a real difference in Gujarat's pile-up of unsold homes? Only time and buyer interest will tell. But the state's message is clear. The gate is now a little easier to walk through.